Okay, we're back.
Take 3!
Take 3! God dang! So we've tried to record this video, and something keeps stopping it. But we are talking about the evolution from being religious or even going from atheism to religion to being free, and realizing that, atheism, I don't even know, it's like they don't believe in a God or anything outside of you. That, I think, I just had it. Religion teaches that God is outside of you, and you need forgiveness, and you need to do the right things, and you need to be a good person according to the religious rules set by one of the 5,000 religions on the planet.
Men.
All made by men. Show me a religion made by women. I'll wait. Because women are intuitive creatures, and we know this. We don't want that. That's not us. That's a men's need to control and control. Period. And need to be in charge. Women, we're not like that naturally. But anyway, we were talking about the evolution that people go through in their waking up process and the things that they experience. And my personal experience was, I was brought up, here and there in a Christian church family, but not really going to church. And then I came to a place in my life and I found church. I found the right church, and I was brought to it. And that's a whole nother story. That's a book in itself, how I got to that church and how I stayed in that church. But in that church, I found love and awareness and kindness and grace and forgiveness, things that you wouldn't expect in the churches that I was brought up in. So it showed me a different side. It taught me Jesus's heart, because these are people that would walk the feet of Jesus and be the feet of Jesus and be the hands and feet. So I learned that grace. I learned all those things, and it taught me a lot. And it was 15 years. I was in the front row every day, every time it was open. And guess what? Things happened, events happened, experiences happened that show me that was a very limited understanding of what Jesus actually taught. That was a very limited belief of what Jesus taught. And let me tell you, I have been opened and awakened, and I have such deep understandings of what Jesus actually taught now that I decipher and look at the Bible now, and I'm like, yeah, I follow Jesus, because what Paul taught, that ain't what Jesus taught. That's not what Jesus taught. What Paul taught is contrary to Jesus's teachings, but they put it in there in such a way that, anyway. Take it over, Sarah.
I don't know. This is not the path we were on the first 2 times.
That's okay.
Right now there is this big thing about why Paul wrote most of the books and why there are not other books included. Like Jesus' brother wrote a book, and Thomas wrote a book, and
Mary Magdalene
wrote a book.
Enoch.
Apparently even Judas wrote a book. Right, why are we excluding Enoch? I've been mad about that one for a long time.
The book of Enoch. The guy that just disappeared? The guy that disappeared? That
guy that was taken back up to heaven without having to go through physical
But
death.
they took that book out because that didn't matter. No, that book showed that you are free. That book showed that you are spirit and light. That book showed that you are infinite. And they can't have that. Not until they're trying to control you. They got to teach you that, this guy Jesus came and he died for your sins. Okay, Jesus didn't die for your sins. Jesus was killed because he was trying to be different. And they didn't like that. Go back and look into your history, people. Anyway, I digress. What were you talking about?
I say, at the end of the day, that the more you look outside of yourself for what you want to find, you're not going to find it. The soul searching starts with you. Religion or faith or spirituality or feng shui or whatever it is you want to freaking follow, it starts with you. It starts with cracking open your own soul and realizing where your walls we're supposed to think and think a way that someone outside of us wants us to think. I went back to biblical studies school simply because I was born and raised Catholic, and I did not believe that the priest had any power to forgive me. Why would he forgive me? It was up to God to forgive me, and I did not equate a priest with a god. So I had always struggled with Catholicism in general, and then, when you're growing up and you find out little boys are being raped, that doesn't help anything. But so I went back to biblical studies college to literally read the red letters for myself and interpret it for myself and understand it for myself. And the more I understood it for myself, the more it cracked open the parts of me that I knew needed to be healed and that none of us were even meant to carry in the first place.
Ooh, come on. I had such a deeper understanding. See, I've not done the studies like she's done. My path is feelings.
Yeah, I'm a thinker. You're a feeler.
I'm a feeler.
I feel, but...
Ooh, see how God put us together. She's a thinker. I'm a feeler. I don't think about shit. I just do it.
Sometimes it makes sense.
Anywho. So I feel everything, and my journey has been about how I feel and learning to allow the feelings and learning to address the feelings and learning to acknowledge the feelings and learning that Jesus taught us to feel good. And he taught to find joy in all circumstances. He taught that the kingdom of God is within you.
Let's go back to that joy in all circumstances.
Woo!
What
Please.
does that look like? Because I have finally gotten to a point in my life where I find joy in every circumstance.
Me too!
It's so much fun. Like the worst, it can look like a tornado swirling all around you, and you can still be smiling, giggling, and laughing with your friends. And I think more of us do that than realize, but to constantly live out joy. And in that joy, people find love. And in that love, people find this light within you that they are then enthralled by and are drawn to.
Yup. And then you just become like this bright light. And some people can't take that light. It's too bright for them. They can only take you in small doses. So that's why, I spend a lot of time alone.
So do
I really do, and she does too. I don't even really talk to her every day. We'll text here and there, but
it looks like we do on social media.
but we don't. We're very solitary creatures, and we come out because when we do go out, we're fucking spotlights. We are the spotlights in the room, and it is insanity sometimes how cool it is that she gets really freaked out in the car. And
whatever, it was him, not even you. He was moving over. This time. No, just
yeah, and he's still, holy shit, he just woke.
See? Okay.
Yeah.
My spidey senses went off for a reason.
Anywho, we are just learning to flow in this life, and we are both also Virgos, and I find it really extremely amazing how God, universe, source, has worked through everything and put us in places and experiences.
We're meeting a lot of Virgo, like Jackie's a Virgo, Judith's a Virgo, there are just a lot of Virgos kind of popping into my life here recently. It's really interesting. I mean, not that you all weren't there, but it's like
we're coming together. Because we're a force.
Yeah, we definitely are.
We are a force. Huh.
Virgos are the mothers of the universe.
We're what?
The mothers of the universe. And symbolically, Virgo is also Mary, the mother of Jesus. The entire zodiac points to the salvation story, and each sign is a different part of that redemption story. And Virgo is Mary, who is the mother of Jesus. She is the mother of the universe. So it makes sense that...
I'm good. I'm good.
But here's another thing I find fascinating about Virgos. Now that I do have all these Virgos literally in my orbit constantly, how very different the Virgos in my orbit are. Even like you're saying, you're a feeler. I'm a thinker. I'm a, Jackie.
Jackie's a
she's
doer.
She's a doer. Yeah,
she's
she
a doer.
is a doer.
She's a doer.
Oh my word.
look at God bringing us all together, because I'm the feeler. I'm gonna feel it. It's gonna feel good, or it ain't getting done. And she gotta think about it. Did we call and set up lunch? Yeah, I feel it. And Jackie does it. But it's amazing. It all gets done.
No, I
get stuff done on my own. See, because the more I also have learned in my journey, throw a few more, Virgo. I'm a spirit. I'm infinite. This is just one of the avatars I live in. But this particular avatar in this simulation, that's not real, so none of this is real. But anyway, I've learned some really cool things about this avatar.
Wrap your head around that one, kids.
Wrap your head around that. Write that down. Replay it, because this is a simulation. None of this is real. So stop getting so bent out of shape when shit is not right. Because guess what? You're just thinking it's not right, so then it's coming out not right. Boom. But anyway, when you realize that there's all these different ways to dive into, because everything's connected, I have found through an acupuncturist my human design. She taught me about human design. I had no idea what human design was. Well, apparently it's another way to categorize us people by our birthplace, our birth time, date, and all that shit. The human design chart is very overwhelming to look at, but what I got out of it is I am a manifesting generator. What that means is I literally am the type of person, I'm supposed to think it up, dream it up, and then just go about my life and be happy, and then that shit comes to me. And I don't know what you are.
Well, I'll tell you this, I think I'm definitely in that bent too, because looking at what I did for the opening to my first solo show, I knew what I wanted to do next year, but I didn't know what I wanted to do this year, and I knew I had to let God lead. And the eye-opening moments I had along that journey, I was doing things that I had no idea why I was doing them, and yet they were exactly like the DNA strand. It was exactly the communication level. You could directly communicate with God. And all I was trying to do was paint Jacob's ladder from a different perspective, because all I ever see is a man walking upstairs into the heavens. And that was not how I saw this connection. And so when the DNA strand came, I was like, I'm rolling with it. So
it's
one of those things that if I sit there and say, okay, I may not know exactly what this is going to look like, because you can't keep in your head exactly how it's going to come to fruition, how it's going to happen. Like, you can't make those details.
The how is not your business.
No. But if you open yourself up to allow yourself to hear, feel, sync up with a higher energy source, you will be led to the things, you will be led back to the things, you will gain the knowledge, you will get what you need. And honestly, at the end of the day, sometimes you'll knock people's socks off. Like, I knocked my own socks off, but out of all my paintings for that show, that DNA strand is one that resonates with everybody.
That
whether you believe in God or not, that DNA strand sings to people. So,
and she's going to make prints of it so we can have it in our home, because it's that beautiful.
Yes, I am.
Okay, anyway, I digress. I get the first one.
Fair enough.
I get the first one.
I saw that in your Facebook. I'm like, oh, she put my painting in her
love
Facebook.
That painting. That painting makes my heart smile. That painting brings so much. It's like, yes, that painting feels real. But, okay, that being said, so I also, part of my journey, because, I'm just being raw here, we all have a numerology number, and there's a number thing, and there's people that are big into numbers. My sister's big into numbers, and she got me started looking at numbers, and then I saw some stuff and found out some stuff and realized that we all have a, what is it called? A life path number, and it's all the numbers that are in your birthday. August,
That's why you're drawn to even numbers and I'm drawn to odd numbers, because all of my numbers add up to 3, 6, and 9, and all of yours add up to 2, 4, 6, 8.
Yes.
That's
oh, how funny, because my birthday is 082472, 1972. So you add all those numbers up, and that comes up, you add it till you keep getting down to one digit. Unless you get to, there's 3 called master numbers. There's 11, 22, and 33. I'm a 33. what I find interesting is all this life experience that I have been going through and learning from, and as she uses her favorite word, transmuting, because we've been through some shit. We've been through the fire. Just call us Meshach, Reshach, and Abednego. Now we shining, and it's beautiful.
Refined like silver.
We're refined. We are refined, but we've been through the heat. And I have realized that my life and everybody that I've met that's on a path like we are has been through such immense heat in all different areas of life. Now mine, I've had it from every which way. I don't think there's a kind of thing that I haven't experienced in my life, okay? All the things have happened to me and I've overcome and transmuted and made them all beautiful. That being said, my life path number is master teacher. Now, what I find amazing is this girl used to be shy. I didn't like people. I didn't like myself. I was jealous of everything. I blamed everybody. I was a victim. So you want to talk about the transformation, be renewed and transformed by your thoughts? I had to start inside a long time ago. This has not been a minute by minute process. Actually, it has been a minute by minute process, but it has taken decades of choosing to go inward and choosing to take responsibility and choosing to be at peace and learn to love me, because I was taught everything opposite. I had to unlearn everything about reality. I had to unlearn.
To go through an awakening, you have to strip everything that you thought you knew and everything that everyone's told you. And you have to come back as a child with the innocence of a child.
The joy in all circumstances.
Absolutely.
The being in the present moment. The allowing the feelings. If you're pissed, feel it. Let it out. We need to come as little children, live in the moment, be present. And in that, all will come. But you got to burn off the chaff. You got to get the impurities out, because those impurities
Are in you.
are inside of you. Everything that makes you angry,
It's you.
inside of you. There's shit inside of you. Next
Everything
time,
that makes you jealous, it's things you want. Why do you want them? Go pursue them.
you can,
Jealousies point you to the successes that you want to have that you have not self-actualized yet. So stop being jealous of other people and go out and do it for yourself.
if you want something, go out and do it. You know, I kept seeing people travel, and I wasn't jealous of them. I was like, one day I'm so excited. That looks so fun. That looks amazing. I saw somebody get married overseas and had this amazing whole European vacation, and I was like, this is so awesome for them. I was not jealous, because I knew that my life is going to add that later. Whenever it comes, it comes. And I don't be like, that bitch, she don't deserve that, because I don't have it yet. That's a good way to not ever get it.
Yeah.
You've got to come at a place where, yeah, I root you on. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, you're worth it. Yeah, I'm so happy for you. When we surround ourselves with people with that energy, but if you surround yourself with people that talk bad about you behind your back, those aren't your people. Those are people that are not happy with themselves, and that's why I don't take what they say personally, because it has nothing to do with me personally. Your jealousy, your fear, your doubts, your complacency, your all the things, insecurities, those are the things that are holding you back. Nothing I'm doing is holding you back.
That's true.
No life that I'm leaving or living is holding you back from living your best life. Do you hear me? There is nothing that I'm doing is stopping you from doing that. There's not in a small little amount of life. It's infinite. And you can create, because it's a simulation, remember? There's no fucking shortage of anything. Okay, stop. Just stop. I can't. I could go on tangents of each one of these topics that were.
I didn't even know we were in a shortage because I haven't watched a TV in 3 years. So I don't know about these things.
Yeah, and
I live my life day to day, and I love my neighbors day to day, and I smile day to day.
And I had no problems. And I have food in my fridge. I opened my fridge yesterday, and I looked at my freezer, and you know it's slapped full of beef, all different kinds of beef. And do you know how good that feels? You know how blessed that makes me feel?
Well, can we even go back to the point that we're to live in today, only today. Tomorrow will take care of itself, and the day after that, but we're not promised any more than the day that we're currently living in. So sometimes I think we put things on ourselves because, you want the career, you want the this, you want the that, and you see this future. And how radical is it? You're not even supposed to see that future. You're not even supposed to see it. You're supposed to see the day. What does your day look like?
The now, not even this evening.
Right.
I don't have any plans later.
We might. Who knows?
We don't know. I don't know. I don't know nothing. I have a calendar to have appointments so I can actually meet with people who don't live like I do. And let me tell you, sometimes those appointments, I'm like, I really don't want to do this. But then I go anyway. Because we are still in this world. But I'm not of it. I have to live in it. And there's people that live in it. And there's people that are rising above it. And I love to see the people that are starting to rise above. There's symptoms. There's called ascension symptoms. And there's things that are happening. Your family's going to pull away. You're going to feel like the oddball. Your friends are going to start falling off. You're going to start to...
They're not meant for you. Let them.
Let them fall off. There's a book by Mel Robbins called Let Them. Everybody is going to go through their own path. And some people, you're not going to be with them forever as much as you think you are now. I promise you. Some people, as Medea said it best, some people are trees, the roots, the leaves, the branches, or a limb. People are going to be different things in your life. You can be a branch in somebody's life. You think that you're a big part of their life, and then when a branch falls off because a storm comes, that might hurt. That's going to have to heal over. But when the leaves fall away, all right, new leaves are going to come. Big deal. But when we lose a branch, or we lose, a couple of branches off of our tree that we've looked at forever, instead of being upset that the branches are gone, start thinking of the new branches that are going to grow. The new beautiful branches that are going to be better. The new beautiful branches that are going to be stronger. Aren't you glad when you look back, you don't miss the old branches when the new ones show up, because the new ones are way better than the old. And that's just like anything else that happens in life. Anything that tries to leave your life is being replaced with something better.
So let it go.
Let it go. The only pain that we have is attachment. Attachment is the only pain that we have. And I have practiced living in a state of detachment. And that people call it insensitive. I don't give a fuck. I'm happier than I've ever been. Because when things come, they come. When they go, they go. Sometimes I feel it when they go, okay, this is leaving. Okay, that sucks. Okay, where are we doing now? When things come, I'm like, woo! I remember being in a relationship, and I kept being told that I was somebody's. You're mine. And I'm like, I'm not nobody's. I'm me. And that never felt good. It never resonated to... in the past, when I didn't know who I was, it did. It was like, oh, yay, somebody wants me. Now, I don't need nobody. And, it feels different when somebody wants to say you're theirs. No, I'm sovereign. Thank you. You can have fun with me. We can have a good time, but I'm not yours. And I think that comes as a place of self-love, because we are not needing anybody's validation to make us feel whole, because
We are whole.
I am whole. I say to myself every mother freaking day, I am whole, perfect, strong, powerful, lovely, abundant, harmonious, and happy. Small plug for my website, caseyforte.com. But I've been saying that affirmation for years. I read it in a book, started saying it, and I read it in another book, and I was like, okay, I get it. That's my thing. So that's what I say. And guess what? My life is looking more and more like that thing that I say every day. So when I used to say I was broke, I was sad, I was lonely, I was depressed.
You were all those things, weren't you?
I was all those things. Because you know what? I was stating the obvious. But you have to become faith-filled. And what's faith? My favorite definition, believing in things you cannot yet see as if it were. You have to believe it. You have to feel it as if it was already.
Delusional.
You got to be delusional. You got to look outside this windshield where it looks like I'm driving to Tampa and just see the ocean.
Mm-hmm.
You got to.
I can visualize that one.
Let's make a print.
I was going to say, if you want to go to the ocean, we're not that far.
We are taking the girls to the ocean because we are down by the
look,
ocean.
We just made a new plan.
We just roll with it because I ain't got shit to do today. I ain't got shit to do.
I danced at a Cuban Thanksgiving last night.
She had a good
I
time.
had a great time.
My friend invited me at the last minute to a private, her husband, and her daughter get together. And guess who? I got a private invite. So we had home cooking, and it was wonderful. And I ate myself sick, and I hurt my belly.
Yes, it is. It's Thanksgiving Day.
Yeah, but
That's what everyone does. But what I loved, here's what I love about a Cuban Thanksgiving. I'm just going to pop this in there. Cubans, they eat and they eat and they eat and they roast a whole hog, and it's not even roast, they spit, and it's awesome and it's amazing and it's such good food. And I tried liver last night for the first time in 30 years again, and it was actually quite tasty, only because they added some salt. Yucca is phenomenal, and the rice they made was outstanding. But anyway, after their meals, they don't sit down and watch football games. They turn on the music and they dance. And so everything I ate, as full as I was, I felt like I had worked off after 3 hours of dancing. And I loved it. I've never been to a Thanksgiving where it was that active. It was so much fun.
that is cool. I do like that.
Yeah.
So we're completely all over the road today on our topic of
Oh yeah, we really are.
whatever the hell this was.
Ramblings with Casey. Car ramblings with Casey and Sarah.
Yes.
Because we've been in the car both times we've done this. So
Yes.
you might see us next week because we'll be going out to Dallas.
Yeah, next week we're driving out to Dallas in the middle of the night, so the visuals aren't good, but we could probably start something in the morning because we'll still
those
be
are
driving
always
in the
fun.
morning.
We're
Yeah,
kind of slap happy in the morning.
yeah, because we've been going all night taking shifts, not shots.
Oh God, no.
Shots of coffee
Okay, fair
at the
enough.
gas stations that are open.
Like no shots.
Shots of coffee that the gas stations are
I
open.
don't even take shots anymore. Like I don't even take a shot.
I took a few shots of tequila at Bobby Gray's house.
Oh, there you go.
That was fun.
Did it kill you?
It made me notice the next morning that I was human. Anyway, we're gonna peace out here. We're at almost 30 minutes, and the first two times we tried to schedule this or not plan but record, and it didn't work out that way.
So we rolled with it.
So we just rolled with it and started the third time. So it is what it is.
It worked.
It was good. So I'm going to be posting this on all the things because I can. But anyway, have a great day. This is Car Ramblings.
Happy, what is it? Black Friday?
Happy fucking Friday.
Happy Friday. Happy day after Thanksgiving.
Happy French Friday. Thanks for watching In the Car with Casey and Sarah.